this is my review for Transformers Revenge of the Fallen Voyager class Mixmaster. Mixmaster is a cement mixing truck, as his name would imply. Something I'll get right out of the way. He's awesome. I love this figure. I love its transformation. I love the uniqueness of his robot mode. I love the third mode, although it's not as impressive as some third modes have been, like Rampage's jackhammer mode, which actually turned out to be his robot mode in the movie, which is strange. But he's got a pretty decent third mode. He's really, really awesome. I love this figure. I'll get that right out of the way. Like I said, he's a cement mixing truck, and there's not too much you can do in this mode. He does roll extremely well. Has some nice smokestacks. You can kind of see his feet through here. Originally I thought these were gonna form his arms, but they didn't, which is kind of cool. Something that is neat is he does have a moving ladder back here, so you can either have it on the back or on the front. It doesn't really matter. He's also got this ball jointed cement chute that can fold up or fold down. I usually like to fold it down. But yeah, just a really, really awesome figure. I really, really like it. Transforming it is extremely complicated. I'll try and get it under 10 minutes if I can. I'll do a part 2. That and the third mode might make up a part 2. I'm not really sure. I'll try and get it under 10 minutes. But first off, you want to fold this up, bring this off to the side, lift that down, flip this in. Well, actually, you just want to keep it out to the side. It gets pushed back to the front anyway, so you might as well just leave it off to the side. Then you want to unhook these right here. Get them like that, so he kind of looks like a cement mixer with one half back. Then you want to lift these down. I usually like to go ahead and... They do love to pop off. I'll get that right out of the way. They do love to pop off. I'll probably get some super glue and just make them a bit tighter. I usually like to flip these down and around like that, so they kind of look like armor shells to absorb some rockets that might hit them in the back. Then you want to flip out his fingers. He does have a bent-in thumb that's at a permanent bend, but that'll make more sense in the third mode. But anyway, you want to bend this forward, bend this around like this, and then bring it all the way up so it looks like this, and then get it all the way around, and that'll push this thing a little bit forward, and it'll look semi-decent. I really don't like the wheels being on his arms. That's pretty much my only complaint, is they do kind of get in the way when you're posing it, but very slight complaint. Other than that, the figure is just pure awesome. Do the same over here. Get his fingers out. Get the permanently bent-in thumb out, like that. Flip this around like that. Okay, then you want to flip this up, bend this around, like that. Rotate this whole thing around until it looks like this, and then then you want to get it around like that, and then bend it back like that. Bring the arms around, and flip these back, and there you have his arms. They are really weird looking arms, but they are pretty cool. He definitely gives them an ape-like appearance, which I really like. Then you want to flip this. First off, you want to pull out this, and then there's a little tab and slot in the gun that plugs in right here. Then you want to bring these pieces back, flip this down. I usually pull it off because it's going to fall off anyway. Then split the legs, bring them down for now, leave them there for right now. Bring up his head just a little. Then you want to flip this forward. Let's see. First you want to move this piece back, flip this forward, and then tab it in like that. Rotate the legs around so the wheels are facing inward. Then for the feet, you just want to flip these down and get these right here, like that. Flip these around, get them right here, and push them in like that. So he has some pretty cool looking feet. Then you want to go ahead and plug all this in, plug that in, and then flip this out and around like that. Oh yeah, first you want to flip these up like that so you kind of have the smokestacks for shoulders. Flip these around, and then a lot of people flip these smokestacks in. I flip them out. They kind of look like horns to me, which I think gives them a kind of devil-esque look with a weird devil-esque face, which I really like. Then for this piece, I know a lot of people have been complaining that it has a truck cab for butt. I don't like it either, but it's bad. It really, you can take it off if you want, but it gets lost really easily. So I usually just go ahead and put it in, and it doesn't stay there very well. That's one other complaint, and other than that, I virtually have no complaints about this figure. I know I've already said that previously in this review, but really, that's the only complaint I have about this figure. But anyway, then you want to get him to stand and maneuver his arms into a decent position. Yeah, like I said, it's already not tabbing in very well, which is weird because it goes into the slot. It's just the fact about the way I've got the legs positioned right now, and I don't want to position them in any other way. And there you go. There you have Transformers Revenge of the Fallen Voyager class Mixmaster. Very, very cool. Very good looking robot. I guess I'm going to have to split him into a part 2, but I'll get posability down. He's got a swivel here, hinge here, hinge there, hinge here, hinge here. Fingers are articulated, as I already showed. Ball jointed head. Like I said, very strange, very weird looking head design. Satan-esque, I guess, is the best way to describe it. Legs go in and out, go up and down, but due to the truck cab, they are kind of limited, because if you bend them back too much, this truck cab just doesn't plug in and it falls back. And then he's got a knee bend, ankle bend, feet can be pivoted up and down if you wish, and that's pretty much it for posability. So very, very posable. Something I promised in the Jetfire review is that I would compare him to Mixmaster, and I'm keeping my promise here. They're the two next to each other, so they definitely look as if they can get into a good fight. And Jetfire can teach him the way they brought the pain in his day. You know what I mean? Yeah, like I said, I'm going to have to split into a part 2 to get into the triple changing capabilities, but there you go. Part 1 of my Transformers Revenge of the Fallen Voyager class Mixmaster review.